Welcome to the Grand Army, Trooper. I'm Senior Commander Cody of the 212th Attack Battalion, and I'm here to tell you about the community, rules, ranks, and opportunities. Because I'll tell you this much, soldier, it's gonna take a lot more than shooting clankers and scrubbing your blaster if you're going to survive out there on the battlefront. I'm going to give you a brief summary of the server so that you can decide if this is the right community for you. Then we'll talk about the rules. We have very few, but we do expect them to be upheld. Once that's done, I'll introduce you to how our mechanics work. This will include things like our command structure, how to ask for people to play with, how you can rank up, plus what events and opportunities that we have. That will lead us into a discussion on the structure of the server. I'll basically just give you a tour so that you know where everything is. The last thing we'll do is walk you through how to join. We've made this as easy as possible, so no interviews. Just picking out a few roles, grab a helmet, then tell the archive droid that you're ready. Now let's move on to the summary of the server. The Grand Army is not a traditional milsim server. Our goal is to promote a really relaxed environment where any Star Wars fan can make friends to play games with. Our server supports players on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, with members from literally all over the globe, though most of us are concentrated in North America, Europe, and Australia. We started as a Battlefront II community, but have since opened up the server to all games on our 3 platforms. The only real criterion that we have is that you're a Star Wars fan, because we've kept the Clone Trooper theme for everything that we do. With that, we're going to move on to a discussion on the rules. Firstly, treat everyone in the server with respect. Civil arguments are totally fine, but outright disrespect is not. Second, avoid sensitive topics like politics or religion in all channels. We have one NSFW memes channel. If you can't take the heat, don't click on it. That's the place where extraneous stuff is allowed. Lastly, promotion of other Discord servers is strictly monitored. We have a dedicated channel for invite links to all allied servers. This is the only place you're allowed to post them. Each link is subject to review by High Command. Only non-gaming servers that do not compete with our own will be approved. You may speak with an officer in your barracks if you'd like to submit one for review. Violation of these rules will result in up to 3 warnings, though commanders are given the right to kick and/or ban people at their discretion. While we're a very open community, this is not the place for those who are unable or unwilling to conduct themselves properly. So, on to the discussion of our mechanics. You can play for ranks by adding up hours in-game with other members. We do not require that you play with anyone in particular, only that you provide one screenshot of the party that should include your gamer tags and the time for every half hour played. Your hours build up over time, and at given intervals, you will earn promotions to a new rank. The archive droid will allow you to add hours to your own account very easily. Just go to the check hours channel within your barracks. As shown here, you can use the check hours command to see how many you've already earned, and the add hours command to collect more. Make sure you post your screenshots at the same time. Officers will check the chats for accuracy and discipline those who attempt to cheat. The archive droid will recognize when you have enough hours for a promotion and will announce the changes accordingly. For those who enjoy responsibility and wish to become more influential in the server's activities, we have the officer role. Troopers may only enlist to become an officer once they've achieved the rank of lieutenant. Not all members above that rank are officers though, as it is a position of great responsibility on the front lines of our community. These people have elevated administrative rights within their regiments and are active leaders for their comrades under the guidance of High Command. Now, do you think you have what it takes to join our special forces? The commandos and ARCs are always looking for the best talent in the galaxy. The special forces are for competitive players that want to prove they're the best. They earn their ranks by adding hours exactly as regular troopers do. But each rank must also prove themselves by passing competition standards. We're always adding new games and game modes that you can use to qualify for the Special Forces. If you're interested, you can ask more about this once you're inside. One more thing, we have a group called the Senate. The Senate is an open forum that everyone in the server can join, regardless of rank. We have a designated chat and meet periodically to discuss the server's progression, suggestions for members, and other assorted topics. We welcome all ideas here. This is our way of ensuring that the community is getting what it needs. If you'd like to contribute, message an officer in your barracks to get the role. Now for a quick tour. The Cantina is for all general chat, sharing memes, and open voice channels. A Occasionally, a member of High Command will even host movie nights where everyone joins the Theater Voice channel. We've included a Looking for Game channel where you can ping different roles to find other players. Here, only use game roles like @UNSC or @Squadrons. The platform chats are another spot for you to ask for games if Looking for Game gets crowded, or if you want to ping everyone on @PC, for example. This is a good way to find people to play with that you know will be on the same platform, but may play different games. Within your regiment, you have the Check Hours channel for your rank-up commands. Each regiment also has a barracks channel where you can ping officers for questions, or even to chat with other members in your group if you like. One quick side note here. You should avoid changing your Discord username, since this is the ID that the archive droid uses to track your hours. If you happen to change it, let an officer know so that they can update the archives. Otherwise, the droid won't be able to find your data. Now, lastly, let's talk about how to join. Once you've finished the orientation video, move on to the second channel, Join Groups here. We've set up some menus where you can use reactions to give yourself a few different roles. In order to fully enlist, you must have a region selected, at least one platform, and one battalion. Next, move to the Get Helmets Here channel. You can download one of these to use as your profile picture if you want to. We encourage this, but we don't enforce it. After that, open the Enlist channel and send the message Enlist as a command. This is the command that will tell the archive droid that you're ready to join. All the appropriate channels and the rest of the server will start to appear once the droid adds all of your extra roles. If you're in a browser, it's a good idea to refresh your page at this point, just in case, because you may not be able to see each message history. Once you're inside, go to your regiment's barracks and ping an officer to receive your nickname. Lastly, in the foreman's office is a channel named Add Role. Here, you can give yourself roles based on the games you play. This is the basis for our ping system that allows members to ask others for people to play with. For example, if you play Call of Duty, add the COD role to yourself. You can then ping all @COD players in the Looking for Game channel. This is everything you'll need to know to enter the server. If you still have questions, you can ping a recruitment officer in the cloning facility. Otherwise, I'll see you inside, Trooper. Vote on!